Hey guys, it's Kugli again with another ROM review, and this time I've got the CitrusCAF ROM, the latest version 3.5 for the OnePlus 3, so stay tuned for that. Now guys, what is CitrusCAF? CitrusCAF is this amazing ROM based on CAF series. Back when there were no EAS and stuff like that, CitrusCAF was an amazing little ROM with a great battery life, really good performance, and it had all the right boxes. It ticked all the right boxes. It was really a great ROM for me at least, so I really liked it. Coming forward, there are other ROMs available right now on this scene, and there are really great ROMs at that. Now how does this fare? Let's get started now. First of all, let's go to the About Phone page and see in the About Phone page. You can see this is CitrusCAF and this is the changelog. You can watch the changelog. This is the latest version right now. It does work out really well. Let me just turn off the brightness a little bit. So yeah, here it is. Again, this is based on 3.5 Tangerine, so that is the version right now, based on the latest and greatest Android version right now. He is the developer. April 5 security patches for some reason. This is July now. I'm not really sure. This is the kernel, which is called Fractal X CTR 2.0. So I'm not really sure if that makes any difference, but well, for the most part, it is a really good kernel. SLN status is enforcing. Now, let's get to the features. Back in the day, AOSP didn't really have a lot of features. I mean, I'm talking about back in the day as in it was years and years ago, but still, a few months ago, CitrusCAF was an AOSP CAF based ROM, and AOSP CAF based ROMs didn't really have a lot of features to boot. So CitrusCAF was a really good fresh air. But right now there are Phoenix AOSP and there are other ROMs in this category which has loaded to the brim with features. So how does this fare? Let's get to the features. Now first of all, custom squash. This is where all the features are. You do have expanded desktop. You have wake up unplug, which is pretty nice. Startup of settings, you do have quick setting styles and quick setting brightness slider. All of that can be customized. Columns and rows can be customized with scrollable quick setting tiles, so that is also available. Custom header image. Weather, that is OmniJaw, that is available and you can customize that. That is pretty cool. And that is pretty much it in the quick setting panel. Carrier label can be enabled, disabled in lock screen only. Power notification control can be enabled and that is pretty cool. Status bar icons can be enabled, disabled. You can even disable the VOLT icon, which is available here, so that is also something which you can customize. Status bar weather, custom icon can be enabled or disabled if you want that. Network traffic indicator is available and that is one of my favorite features in any custom ROM. That is pretty cool. Ticker, show notification count, all of these are available. In the swiping next, so in the lock screen options, you do have a few options where you have customization for lock screen items. You can customize that. Bottom lock screen shortcuts can be customized like in any other ROM. Lock screen torches available. Lock screen charging info, visualizer. Double tap to lock screen to sleep. Now this is an interesting one. It was available in the changelog. Double tapping anywhere on the lock screen does not really work. You have to tap on the upper half of the screen for that to work, which is I'm not really sure. Top third or bottom shortcut area of the lock screen to put the device to sleep. That is a new thing, so that is available. Media cover art is available. Fingerprint authentication, FP unlock, amazing. Really appreciate that. In the button section, you have hardware controls. You do have the AOSP style hardware key controls, which is pretty cool. For home button, overview button, and back button, you can customize that. Even backlight of the hardware keys can be customized. Power menu can also be customized, which is pretty nice. Navigation bar, there is DUI style navigation with pulse, smart blur, and fling settings. You do have that customization. There are playback controls, all of that. No hardware key cursor control, which I would have liked. In the miscellaneous one, you do have 3-finger gestures, toast icon. Scrolling cache can be enabled, disabled, or force enable, force disable. Randomizer summary. FAB, that is clear all button here, which also works out really well. You do have that, and that is it in the extra settings. Now basically whatever else, it's normal AOSP stuff. You do have night light, ambient display can be enabled. It does have sRGB and that does work out really well. I really appreciate that. Column options for dashboard is available in display. You do have density options as in Nougat feature. sound settings, normal stuff, nothing special going on here. And even in sound stuff, you do have notification light customization, so you do have auto cloud and all that within this one rather than any other options. You do get OnePlus doors for tilt and pickup sensor. That really does work out. Gestures are available, but it isn't nearly as technical as Lineage OS. Additional buttons for the alert slider is available, and that does work out really well. And in the security stuff, you do have scramble layout. Quick pin only works with 4-digit, and the annoying thing is it doesn't really give you an alert if you accidentally enable that. That is a really bad thing. I think that should have been fixed way sooner, so that's just something there. So that is it in the features menu. So as you've already seen, it is a fairly feature rich ROM, but it doesn't really match other AOSP CAF ROMs like PAEX. It was a very feature-rich ROM. Now it's just a so-so feature-rich ROM. So it's gonna get a score of 6.6 out of 10 for the features. Now comes the battery life. For the battery life, I'm pretty surprised because I never thought I would see such a great battery life with all the competition right now. Yeah, right now it doesn't really show much because I have charged it just a few minutes ago. From here you can see active drain, yes, it's about 18-17% active drain normally, and about 3% or 2.5% whenever there is idle drain. So these are the percentages which I get. For the most part, this is a non-EAS ROM, and I didn't expect it to have a great battery life, but it kind of surprised me. It was really cool. I always get 4 hours of screen on time anyways with these ROMs, and I think that is pretty good. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 for battery life. Now the performance of the ROM. Performance wise, it's a pretty good ROM. It's a pretty decent ROM. I got 144,000 ish as an average. I mean 143,000 is normal, and that really does work out. I did see a little bit of hiccup here and there whenever games were running and stuff like that was going on. So that is one gripe I have of it. But for the most part, performance wise, it's pretty good. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 again. Now comes the stability, and here is where I had a few issues with the ROM. First thing first, I had issues with power amp. So you can see audio library, native library has some issues with it. It doesn't affect the playback quality, but having an issue like that could lead to another problem, and I don't really want that. Apart from that, you do have issues with Android. Android just refuses to work on this ROM. I have tried reinstalling the ROM, didn't work out. Not really sure why that is. So that is another thing which really eats at me for this ROM. I really want to like this ROM, but Android is something which I use every single day, and not having that is pretty sad. So for stability, I'm gonna have to give it a 5 out of 10 because it kind of disappointed me. Now comes the camera, and the camera is the normal stuff, which is this one. It works out pretty well. I'm not really having any issues with it. For the most part, it works. It is HAL 3. It doesn't really have any HAL switcher or anything of that sort, so nothing special going on in any situation. As you can see, there is a fair amount of grains or noise, but the main thing about having HAL 3 is that other third-party application like Cinema FV5, it works out, and this is something which I use every day, so I really like that. But still, having a switchable HAL switcher would have been really cool, so gonna get a 6 out of 10 for camera. Now the aesthetics, the same old story. It has substratum, it is Nougat. It's not pixels style, it is greenish Nougat style, which I don't know, I don't really like it. I would have liked to have the bluish pixel style. That would have been really cool. Anyways, it is substratum supported. You can customize that. It's pretty cool. So it's gonna get a 6 out of 10. Now the overall score. For the most part, I mean, I didn't really have much problem with it. Only problem is that Android doesn't work and the stability issues. Apart from that, I never had any issue with it. I did use this a fair bit more than I used my other ROM because I was kind of busy with my daily life and I didn't want to spend the time flashing other ROMs. So that was one thing. So yeah, I get that this is a great ROM and it does perform like one. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 for overall quality. Let me show you guys the boot animation, which is going to be pretty cool. So here is the boot animation for CitrusCAF, and well, it is minimal as I like it. It is functional as I like it. It is showing a slice of lemon, citrus. So yeah, overall I like it. It's pretty cool. I guess that should be it about the ROM then. As I've already mentioned all of the features, it is a fairly feature-rich ROM. It does give me a great battery life, which was kind of a surprise. But it is a CAF ROM. I was only surprised because I had experience with EAS and I never thought another ROM will come as close as EAS. But hey, performance-wise also, it's pretty cool. It does work out really well. Camera, health switcher would have been nice, but still, stability is the only problem which I think is still persistent on this ROM. Apart from all of that, from the scores which I've given, it comes to about 6.29. Gonna round it up to 6.3, and that is going to be the score for this ROM. It is not a bad ROM. I understand that. Only problem was the stability of it with certain applications. None of the other applications I had it. I mean, I've been gaming with this. I use a lot of application, and a few application does not work. That is normal. That happens sometimes, but that's just how it goes. So yeah, I guess that much is said about the ROM then. Hope you guys like the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.